Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Amy, your independent Scentsy consultant with Happily Scented Homes, and I am back today for the first video in probably a series of 4 or 5 that I'm going to do on the Bring Back Your Bar warm reviews. I figured I would split it up and kind of warm like the same scent category scents together and then do a warm review versus having to warm all 25 and then, you know, do all 25 in the same video. So we are gonna go ahead. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it 7? Yeah, 7. 7 scents that I kind of put in the fruity category based off of their scent profile and my first cold sniff and things like that. So I did get a chance to warm them. I do have some opinions. Not a lot's changed on these particular 7 from the cold sniff video. So if you want to take a look at that, I'll go ahead and link it in the description. So we're going to go ahead and get started. The first one I warmed was Awakening. Awakening is white peach, vanilla, pineapple, and amber. So I don't know about this one. Like, I wanted to like it, but I don't. So I do have notes. So if you see me looking down, I'm just reading off my paper. So Awakening does warm and it reads very bright and fresh and clean citrus. So this would be like a good bar to warm like after the holiday season, after that you're sick of like winter scents and like kicking off the spring season, because it does have that fresh, clean, citrusy type of note when it's warming. When it warms, it does read more peachy grapefruit. I did get that. I don't get pineapple. I got, when it was warming, peachy grapefruit. There's like just there's a lot of sourness, and not sour like a bad thing. It's just like Sour Patch like kids. Like it's got a zing to it. It was like light medium on strength and performance. I don't think it would do well in open concept. I think that it just doesn't throw enough to do open concept, unless you're that type of person that doesn't care if they warm like 5 or 6 cubes at a time. But I don't really have like a big open concept space to try that out. I did do it in my office. I did 1 cube in the Mod Taupe warmer, and that was enough where it enveloped the entire room. But like I said, it is a seasonal scent for me, so if I was to warm this bar personally, I would only warm it in the beginning of spring, so like March, April, because like I said, it is a good transition scent because it does have that fresh, clean, refreshing. But another thing that I picked up with this is that it reads like it's an older scent profile. Like it's just like scent trends that would have been popular like in the late 90s, early 2000s that just doesn't trend right now. So I think that's like another reason why I'm like put off by saying like I completely like this or I would repurchase it. And then also too, when it was warming, because it had that peachy grapefruit note, I was almost getting like a peachy lime tea, but not like a lemon iced, not lime tea, I'm sorry, lemon tea. So like a peachy lemon tea, but not like a lemon iced tea like Lipton, like, you know, Southern Sweet Tea by Scentsy, not like that. This was just coming off as like a peachy lemon zinger herbal tea. But something is turning up my nose with this, and like I said, I don't know if it's just because the pineapple and the peach that are in here, when they're mixed and they're warming, it's giving off more of a peachy grapefruit, and I'm getting more of the sour, zesty tangness, and that's what's turning my nose, or if it's the amber, because some scents that have amber in it I don't like, and then there are scents with amber that I do like. So I'm still on the fence with this one. I mean, am I gonna repurchase it? Probably not. I'm definitely not gonna club it, definitely not gonna repurchase it. I'll probably just keep probably keep what I have in this bar, and just like I said, just warm it in March and April, and then just be happy with it. But I would strictly warm it in a bathroom. It wouldn't be like a living room bar or a bedroom bar. It would strictly be a bathroom bar for me in the springtime. So that is what I have to say about Awakening. All right, bananas. Bananas. So bananas, I did warm this in one of our bedrooms. I did do 2 cubes. I typically do 2 cubes in bedrooms. So again, with bananas, it's very slow to start. So it's one of those scents, even if your warmer's been on for 24 hours and it's hot, it still took time to build up the scent in the room for me to even detect it. So keep that in mind. So if you put this in your warmers and you're expecting like 30 minutes, 1 hour into it warming, that you're gonna start to smell the fragrance, you're not. I mean, probably by hour 1, I was starting to slowly smell it, but by hour 2 was when it was at its like max, like peak, which was very scary because I'm like, is this gonna fizzle out and die? And it did. So it definitely fizzled out and died within like 4.5 hours. I was very disappointed with that because I do like banana scents and I do like the artificial banana, but this one does not last long, and it's got, when it's warming, it has a chalkiness. And I did get that on cold. I did say that it did have like a chalkiness because it's like a banana runt to me. I know a lot of people are saying that it's like banana Laffy Taffy, and I can see where they're getting that from. But Bananarama by Scentsy is more banana Laffy Taffy. This one is banana runts, and runts, if you bite into them, the inside is like a white chalky, and that's what I'm getting with this. And it's just, it was super light, hardly detectable, very artificial, very chalky. I mean, I like the scent appeal because I do like banana scents. So the scent appeal was kind of like in the mediocre range for me, but based on performance and strength, I would have to say that bananas is a dud for me. It really is. Like, if you are looking for an artificial banana scent that's stronger and that's gonna like give some lasting power, I would go with Bananarama. But Scentsy has a hard time with banana. They really have not been able to knock it out of the park yet with banana, so I just would not recommend that again. That one's gonna be a pass for me. Let's see. Oh, and I forgot to say the scent notes on bananas. Whoops. If you were curious, because I did not mention it, it's got banana, coconut milk, and vanilla. And when it was warming, no vanilla and maybe a hint of coconut, but it's like that weird, like authentic, like unsweetened coconut, like unsweetened coconut oil that's like solidified. You know what I mean? That was kind of there, but the banana was the, you know, the note that was more prominent. But still, not worth another $6 to buy that one again. Okay, strawberry sweetie. If I can find my scent description. So this one just says it's juicy strawberries and sugar. So I did go ahead and warm 2 cubes in my daughter's room because it was the one that she picked out of the bunch that she wanted in there. And notes that I wrote down while it was warming was, wow, extremely strong. I was impressed on how strong this was. I really didn't think on cold that it was going to be as strong as it was. I thought it was going to be like a mediocre, medium level bar. It wasn't. It was a strong one. It literally filled her whole room within like 30 minutes, and then it threw outside of her room into the hallway, and then it was going down the stairs. So I would definitely say this could be open concept worthy. You probably have to use like 3 or 4 cubes to do that, but it was definitely strong. And it's so funny because I know on cold I said that this strawberry note reminded me of those strips of red lollipops that you would get like at the dollar store that had like the white dusting, and sometimes they were imprinted for Valentine's Day or for Christmas. So on cold I definitely got that. When this was warming, instantly I got Bonnie Bell strawberry lip smackers. I do get a chapstick note when this is melting, but it's not a bad thing. it was just like instant nostalgia. Like I instantly thought of that when I smelt it, and it just brought me back to like pulling out my stocking, because I used to always get the Bonnie Bell lip smackers when I was little. I'd get like stacks of them, like so many of them. So it definitely like unlocked a childhood memory for me, but a childhood memory, geez. But is this a repurchase for me? No, it's not a repurchase for me, because I don't like fruity scents all that much. My fruity like go-tos are the tropical scents, the pineapple, the mangoes, the like exotic fruit, coconut, you know, stuff like that. So those are the ones I tend to veer towards. So strawberry, cherry, raspberry, really not my jam. But if you love fruity and if you love strawberry, I would highly, highly recommend to pick this up in your next 6-pack when this whole Bring Back Your Bar collection starts in January, because you will not be disappointed with this. And I feel like this one could be a good mixer too. I know some people have talked about mixing the bananas and the strawberry sweetie together. So I would definitely say for you fruity lovers, pick it up, try it, especially if you like strawberry scents. But for me, I'm not going to purchase anymore. I'm just going to go ahead and put this bar in my daughter's basket, and she can enjoy it at her leisure. So, all right, next on the list is Buzz Lightyear. So Buzz Lightyear, I'm gonna get to it, hold on. It's got fizzy orange, black currant, plum blossom, and sugared raspberry. And on cold, I did say that this smelled like grape bottle caps. And on warm, it definitely smelled like grape bottle caps. It did not change much from cold. It is a good grape scent. But like I said, it just reminds me of powdered grape bottle caps. And it was very light, but it grew to be a medium scent after like, I don't know, hour 4. It like went from like a 5 out of 10, and I did do 2 cubes in my bedroom. And then by like hour 8 or 9, when I was about ready to go to bed, I noticed that it turned more to like a grapey perfume. And I don't know what note would do that. I don't know if it's the plum blossom or if it's the currant, but it did turn into like a perfume, like body mist type of fragrance, which wasn't bad. But for me, if I'm gonna reach for grape, if I'm gonna crave grape, if that's something I'm gonna want to warm, I'm probably gonna grab Gleeful Grape or Grape Granita over the Buzz Bar. I'm sorry, in my opinion, those two are much better performers, and they're stronger in the grape note. This is just a mediocre grape scent. If you like fruity scents, definitely try it, because it wasn't that bad. It did last about a day. Like by the next morning, the scent was pretty much gone. But it did start off as a good medium fruity scent, and then like I said, by hour like 8 or 9, it started to turn into like this perfume note. So that is what I have to say about Buzz Lightyear. All right, Crazy Coconut. This one I was definitely not crazy on. See if I can get it in there. This one said it was coconut milk, fruit, and vanilla ice cream. So I did 2 cubes in my mini warmers in my bathroom. This was so light, you guys. It was the lightest one out of this bunch. And it's so waxy on warm. So waxy. But the coconut note, like I said in my cold sniff video, it is extremely similar to the coconut note that's in Coconut Palm and Cocoa for Coconuts. It's like that solidified coconut oil, unsweetened coconut flakes. It's just got that earthy coconut. But the mixed fruit and vanilla ice cream, whatever other notes are in here, they just get lost by the coconut. So I don't know. And this was pretty much dead after 6 hours. It did not last. I was not impressed with this one. Not impressed at all. There's way better coconut scents in this one. Blue Coconut Beach, Mahalo Coconut, Ocean Air, Coconut Water. So For me, I'm definitely going to pass on this one. Now, I'm not sure if this one is on the lighter side because it was in the kids line. And if you think about it, a lot of those kids products, you know, there were the scent packs for the Scentsy Buddies and the Buddy Clips and the Buddy Sidekicks and all that thing. So I wonder if they kept those particular kid fragrances on the lighter side. So because they were going in like buddies and things like that. But I don't know. This one is just, it's just not for me. Definitely not for me. If you like coconut, I would try it, but be aware that you are definitely going to have to use more than 2 cubes if you do it in a space that's larger than a bathroom. Because with the bathroom, having 2 mini warmers, 1 cube each, it still wasn't enough. It was still too light in the room. So, take a sip of water. Okay. Blood Orange Spice. This one I was weary on. This has got candied apple, blood orange puree, and cinnamon sticks. Candied apple, blood orange puree, and cinnamon sticks. So I did 4 cubes in my living room. This scent was so strong, I literally could have just done 3, and I still would have smelt it fine. So definitely be aware if you're going to warm this, you don't have to use as many cubes as you think you're going to need. It was so strong. The blood orange puree in the bar when it's warming more like a mulled cider, not like a mulled spice cider. So don't get scared if you didn't like mulled, what was that other one? Mulled cider and spice, or whatever that mulled orange spice was. Or like sweet orange and pomegranate. Don't be like weary of that because those were like really heavy spiced like scents. No, there's like hardly any spice in here, but that blood orange puree, it is reading like a mulled cider. And unfortunately, I really don't want to say it because I feel like if I say it, you guys are not going to buy it. And I really hate for you guys not to buy it if it is going to be something that you like. But the candied apple note that's in this bar, it's the same candied apple note that I get from our holiday brick bar candied apple. It's that same soapy, weird apple note, shaving cream apple. I don't know what happened to it because candied apple to me would be like a red hot like candy, like sticky, you know, there should be more sweetness in here. There should be like a fresh apple. No, I get that same shaving cream apple note from the holiday brick bar, and the minute I smelt that when it was warming, it literally killed this fragrance for me. I'm like, nope, I don't even want to finish warming it, but I did. I just let it go. It literally lasted the whole day. When I woke up the next morning, you can still sort of smell it. It dialed in. I would say probably dialed down to like a 3 out of 10 by the next morning. So it probably could have gotten like another half a day out of the fragrance, but I just took it off because I was just sick of it. But I mean, it threw really, really good. Like it went out of the living room into the hallway. It went upstairs, and then it was going into the other room that was adjacent from the living room. So the throw was really good. The performance was really good because it was super strong. I just cannot get past that apple note in here. I really can't. If they just took that apple out of here, they completely took that note out of here, this would be a great bar, and I would probably buy another one. So now I've got 4 cubes. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I'm sure I'll figure it out, but that's also another pass for me. So far, I've got 5 that I'm not going to repurchase and I'm not going to club. So my wallet's looking a little better now. And last but not least, in the fruit bars, I did warm Cranberry Mango. So this one was the one I was most intrigued by and I was hoping that I would like. So this one has tropical mango, cozy cranberry, and spicy pineapple. I did 4 cubes in my kitchen. This was a medium performance on throw and scent strength. This reads and warms fresh cranberry. I get like a nice fruit juice, almost like an Ocean Spray cocktail juice that's got like a pineapple and like a pineapple mango cranberryness to it. The mango in here cuts away that sharpness and the tartness of the cranberry and makes it more sweet. So that's why I'm thinking it warms like a fruit juice. And also funny too, when it was warming, it kind of gave me that same Jello vibe that I got from Cranberry and Cardamom, which is one of the new releases in our fall and winter catalog. So that was nice because I do like it. I mean, I like Cranberry and Cardamom. I mean, it wasn't bad or anything. But yeah, it was just like a mediocre, fruit bar. I really wish it performed just a tad better. It didn't last long. It was like 12 hours probably at best. And I wish it was longer than that. Now, this one I may buy another bar. I'm not going to club it, but I may buy another bar for next year because I wonder if this scent just needs a little bit more time to cure, and then maybe the scent notes will be a lot stronger on the next time that I warm it. So I think I might next month in January, when I do like a 6-pack or whatever, I'll probably pick up a Cranberry Mango and then just tuck it away for next year. And then what I'll do is probably just like warm these 4 cubes later on this spring and summer, because to me, even though cranberry is more of like a winter harvest like fruit, I would totally warm Cranberry Mango in the spring and summertime. It just reads that way. It doesn't read seasonal to me. So this one was a good one. So like I said, I mean, this out of all of these, so out of the 7 bars that I categorized in fruit, there is only one that I would repurchase. So yeah. So I hope you guys like this review. I try to give an honest review and try to be transparent. And even if I don't like a scent, I try to at least like tell you guys like who might appreciate the scent. So that way, if this is like your type of scent profile or something that you gravitate towards, that it might, allow you to try it and not just go off of me who doesn't like a certain thing. So, but this is my review. This is the first video among probably 5, because I've got a couple bars that are in floral, and then I've got a couple that I put in woods, and then the rest are bakery. And that bakery, I'm definitely going to have to break it up into 2 sections. So this will be the first part of a longer series of me warming through these Bring Back Your bars. I'm going to take my time. I don't feel rushed to get these out to you guys. I'm going to really give you guys my opinion and tell you guys what I like and what I didn't like, and not try to sugarcoat it and try to sell you on all 25, because not everybody's going to like all 25. That's for sure. Like, just based on cold sniff videos that I've watched, there's not going to be a single person that's going to like all 25 cents. I can tell you right now. There's not going to be one person that likes all 25. So, but if you've warmed any of the ones that I mentioned in this video, how did it work for you? Did it work different from what I got? Are you going to be clubbing any? Are you going to be buying any more? I would love to hear your thoughts. So, until next time, guys. Bye.